and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, Dennis.
Okay, everyone should have received a copy of last month's meeting's minutes. Are there any corrections? Okay, none heard. Is there a motion for approval of said minutes?
So moved. I'll second.
All in favor? Wait, Ivan?
All right,
It's all you.
Chris Alvey, are you from Three Land Company?
They're a division of
All three of
Tectonic.
them.
Yeah, they're all together, yep.
Okay, Mac, you will be. First one is up. Basically, what they're doing is cleaning up all the pole lands up north. And this one is located at the intersection of 502 unopened and Tomato Street Township Route 507. Village of Audrey, Bank Township is shown the plan. It's zone M1 industrial, M2 residential, medium density residential. There's 4 separate parcels. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Plan is submitted conforms to Idle 6 requirements of the Bank Township subdivision land development ordinance. The plan is submitted does not conform to the requirements of Bank Township zoning. And you pointed out by their engineer about the minimum lot size requirements for this lot down here, so that's taken care of. And you should request waivers from the zoning section 502 4A through E. And I believe we would have no issue with granting those waiver requests. The subdivision and land development ordinance review is no issues. Again, existing signatures on the plan. And I would recommend plan approval.
Okay, any questions on this? Comments? If none, or is there a motion for plan approval?
I will make that motion. A second.
Properly moved and seconded. All those in favor, give their consent by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Plan approved.
Okay, the next one on our list is one of the table. It's right across the street. There's 4 lots. And basically, owner or the buyer does not know how they want to split the lots up. So we're going to table it for next meeting. Or meeting after. I need a
Okay, is there a motion to table this plan review?
So moved. I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Okay, the next one is Thomas McCall, the final Peter Township. Lot improvement subdivision, he's combining 2 lots. Located at 23 Fernwood Drive, Holly Pocono, section C. Lots 354 and 355, Peter Township. It's zoned R2 medium density residential. It's going to create a new lot 354A, new tax parcel not shown. On lot water and sewer existing, it's an existing residential brush and wood covered land tract, site to moderate sloping distance throughout. Existing structures located on the proposed combined lot. It conforms to final plan requirements of the Kidder Township subdivision land development ordinance. However, the plan is submitted to not conform to the zoning ordinance regarding the minimum lot size. They want 1.15 acres. I think this is 1. One point, it's under 2/10 under the requirement. There's no issues with the subdivision land development ordinances. I pointed out that they need press signature, a seal of the notary public, owner certification, of plan not completed, original signature shall be placed directly on the plan, black ink. And recorder of deed down here in Carbon County requires signatures directly on the plan in black ink. Plan was used to the Kidder Township. Engineer should be addressed, and the area per COGIS should be revised from 0.98 to 0.918. I recommend plan approval.
Questions on this?
Only minor thing.
There are no questions or comments? There a motion for plan approval?
I'll make that motion. I'll second it.
Properly moved and seconded. All those in favor give their consent by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, the plan approval.
Blackwood Tract, Jason and Tracy Blackwood, the owners, preliminary final in Penn Forest Township. This is the Pleasant Valley West Section F, lot 642 and 641. It's gonna be 2.011 acres. It matches what they require for total lot size. Existing residential brush and wood covered land tract. Plan is submitted does not conform to minor fence requirements of the Kidder Township or Penn Forest Township subdivision land development ordinances. And minimum lot size in R1 rural dental is 2.0 acres. The total combined is shown in the plan acres conforms to the minimum lot size requirement. Dimension requires each district's site capacity R1 rural district. The certification of ownership not completed, signature of the Penn Forest staff and consultants enter upon inspected site for the purpose of conducting a review and determining consistency with the requirement of the Penn Forest Salvo Act executed by the applicant. And the big one, significant natural features of trees that greater than 8 inches in caliber are not shown in the plan. And the applicant is requesting a waiver, and I believe we would have no issues with approving this waiver request. And the surveyor seal not shown. And my recommendation would be conditional plan approval.
Any questions on this one? Comments?
I thought you said they did away with that 8-inch tree thing.
They're still working on that.
Okay.
They haven't sent anything to us yet.
Anything else? If not, is there a recommendation or a motion for conditional plan approval?
So moved. I'll second that.
All those in favor give their consent by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, the plan approval.
And the last one we have is Rockford Minor Subdivision, MD Developers. 606, 608 Orange Street, Lehighton Borough. It's zoned R2 medium density residential at 0.14 acres. And it's 0.1 or 0.07, 0.07. And there's existing public municipal sewage and water. The existing residential tracts, light to moderate sloping distance route. Existing structures in all proposed lots, and there's no barriers toward approval noted. The plan is submitted to not conform to minor final plan requirements of the Heighton Borough subdivision and land development ordinances. And the Heighton Borough ordinance, minimum lot size required in R2 medium density resident district is 4,800 square feet at 0.11 acres. And both lots do not conform to the minimum lot size not required in section 5, 218-16 district regulation. This splitting up this trouble. However, relief is granted by the minimum area requirement by section 218-49A, which stipulates that existing two-family dwelling unit with a common wall may be subdivided along the wall with the lot area or setback variance. And tax map reference lot 70A 1029G37 on the site data should be reviewed so the correct tax parcel number 70A 1029G37. Copies of the draft deeds proposing slots should be provided. And all plan review comments of the Heighton Borough engineer should be addressed before final plan approval. And again, I would recommend conditional plan approval.
Okay, any questions or comments? If not, is there a motion for conditional plan approval?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Probably moved in second. All those in favor give their consent by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. And approve additional.
Okay, first, technical documentation reviews is a chapter 102 permit for the Eagle Hospitality LLC Franklin Township. And all it asks is that it meet the county comprehensive plan, consistent with the county plan, and the be approved by 161 or 167 management plan, and yes, no, but it doesn't have to be according to DEP. And I just recommend we approve this and send it up. We have to approve this? No, okay. And then the second one they sent in, it's revised. The first one was 8.86, it's still 8.86, but they changed the tax parcel number. So I recommended approval, and no problem. And they sent one in, Eagle Hospitality. The third one, and again, they changed the applicant's name, Stephen Nyack. So everything stayed the same, so I recommended approval again. Hopefully they get back together this time. Last one, Tomenson.
Yes.
The Tomenson Township vacation of a portion of Old Forest Street 419. The planning commission has reviewed the proposed orders for the vacation of old portion of Old Forest Street 419, located in Tomenson Township, as shown in the right of way exhibit, prepared by Keystone Consulting Engineers in accordance with section 304 of the Pennsylvania Municipalities Planning Code, Act 247 of 1968, as reenacted amended. After an on-site inspection of the section portion of the Old Forest Street located in Tomenson Township, we found the street barely passable and in deplorable condition. Hardin County Planning Commission believes that the proposed vacation by ordinance is necessary and provides no hardship for the resounding landowners regarding access to their property. We therefore recommend approval by the Tomenson Township Board of Supervisors. I wrote it bad. That's it. And the last one. Carbon County, U.S. Department of Agriculture, Rural Development, Rural Utilities Services initiating the executive order of 12372 intergovernmental review from interested parties on financing of proposed. The agency is being asked to consider providing financial assistance for the proposal described below. And because this state does not have a state point of contact, this letter shall serve as your invitation to comment. And then please select the attached form and send any comments on this proposal to USDA Rural Development, John McElroy, 2120 Cornwall Street, Suite 7, Lebanon, PA. And if we choose not to respond within 60 days of correspondence, the agency may proceed with its decision. And I wrote back to him, the Cardin County Planning Commission has reviewed the Coaldale, Lansford, Summit Hill Sewer Authority USDA sewer line project main transmission improvement request. Based on a review, the proposed project is consistent with the goals and objectives outlined in the Carbon County Comprehensive Plan. A greenway plan regarding improvement to water and storage facilities located in Carbon County, Pennsylvania. And I pointed out we support Coaldale, Lansford, Summit Hill Sewer Authority USDA sewer line project main transmission improvements project, which will allow for greater efficiency in removing solids and pollutants before their discharge into Panther Creek. That's it.
Okay,
And I sent you stuff from Lansford. Did you get anything back to the commissioners yet? No. Right to know, they're up there leveling the whole site. They did already. There's no permit, nothing. He called up the attorney, what are you complaining about? You just can't start it without your permit. And he can bring you on. Let DEP handle it. That's it.
All right, thank you, Ivan. Anything under old business? New business? Correspondence? Okay, visitors, could you identify yourself for the
Hi.
record? Oh, you have it already? Thank you.
We've been working back and forth.
Okay, I figured as much, but all right. News media is represented today. If there's nothing else, is there a motion for adjournment?
So move.
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay.